Good morning, my loves. I hope you guys are all well. Okay, we're going to tap in and see what's coming through this week. What is it that we need to know? I keep getting the words perspective shift. Okay. I know for myself over the weekend there was a lot of truths that were illuminated, and as much as some of these truths were illuminated, it was almost like I already knew they were there. So perhaps there has been a sense of internal denial. Maybe there's been a sense of internal avoidance in regards to certain things that have been going on in your own worlds. But I feel like something here has recently shifted, or something here this week. There's going to be a massive shift. We are heading in to the age of Aquarius, right? But I'm just getting that this is a massive perspective shift. Truths are being illuminated, but they're truths that you've already known. They're truths that you have already known. So it almost feels like nothing's coming to the surface that you don't already know. Yeah? And you know that you've been denying it. You know you've been avoiding it. You know you haven't been dealing with it. And they're not really being viewed as problems. We don't really ever actually have problems. We have situations. Problems create pain. And this is why we live in a world full of pain. Because so many of us choose to sit and view things as problems. Yet if we were to shift our perspective and view our situations as simply situations, as teachings and learnings, then that's really all that exists. So where are you choosing to sit in a place of internal denial, internal avoidance? Because what you will notice is that if that's something that you are embodying and creating, then that's exactly what you're receiving on the external factor. We are what we create. We attract what we are. For so many of us, we sit in a state of frustration because we don't understand why things on our external world aren't coming to fruition, or they're playing out in a certain way, where we're simply just being reflected as we're not changing what's happening on the inside. I feel a sense of calmness in my being, and I feel like once you fully allow yourself the permission to step into your truths, and these truths aren't always comfortable. Majority of the time, they're really uncomfortable to face. But there's a sense of beauty in that as well. So this week, there may be some things that I'm going to say there are going to be things that are going to come to the surface. These are things you already know. These are things you just haven't necessarily been completely honest with yourself about. But through my own experience, and I'm sure many of you have also been going through this, it is freeing when you're able to really look at your truths.